Hello and Assalamualaikum everybody, welcome back to the channel. One here, your resident guitar player / M tester for today, coming to you from Ceritone HQ down in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And today we have this. I've done a video of this app previously. In that video we went through the clean sound, we went through the crunch, edge or breakup thingy, and we ran it to a couple of pedals. And that time it was using a dual humbucker guitar. I was using my ES335, and today I was thinking maybe because we're revisiting the amp again, so why not try it with a Strat and see what it can deliver. Yeah, that's about it. So the amp itself, this is a Ceritone Model T with a quartet of 6550 power tubes over here, so it outputs at 150 watts. So this amp is loud, and we like loud, don't we? We have a trio of preamp tubes over there. So yeah, so on the input itself, so you have appropriately labeled as bright and normal input. So basically that's your bright and normal input gain, or should I say channels. So right now I'm plugging into the middle input jack, labeled both, so it kind of jumper both channels, and so I'm using both input gain or volumes. Yeah. And underneath it there's two input jacks labeled out, so in that case it should be output jacks. So that is for you to slave your other amps and whatnot. So from there we have your bright and normal volume or gain. You have your bass, middle and treble over there, presence and master. We have power switches over there. At the back there's a buffered effects loop in here, and it's has a toggle switch where it's on and off. So right now it's off, so I put it in the off position. And also there's a line out output over there for you to feed into your outboard effects, or whichever you want to put it into your rack effects or whatsoever. Yeah, you can do that, or you want to put it into a IR loader or something, you can. But bear in mind, if you want to go through the line out, make sure your amp have a proper load so that it doesn't blow the amp. Yes. And a couple of speaker outputs at the back. And yeah, that's about the amp. Again, very simple, very straightforward. Yeah, that's the amp. So going into the amp, it's my Suhr Custom Classic. So with a humbucker single with a treble bleed in the volume knob, because why not? So from the guitar goes to the amp, from the amp goes to our closed back cabinet 2x12 with WGS ET 65s in it, with one of the speakers is mic'd up with an SM57 right on the grill in between the cone and the paper. So from the mic goes into the interface and straight into Logic, and that's it. That's the chain, that's the amp, that's the guitar, this is me. I am going to stop yapping and we are going to start playing. we're starting off with both bright and normal volume is at 10 o'clock. Bass, middle, treble, and presence, all of them at 12 o'clock. Master is at 10 o'clock. So what we're going to do is we're going to tweak. So I'm just going to roll off all the normal channel and boost up the bright all the way to 12. And we're not touching the EQ yet still, because I'm still, getting the core tone right for me first, and then we'll tweak from there. Yeah. So we're going to roll off our bright again. So let's put normal at 12 o'clock and see how that sounds. All right, so let's put bright at 12 o'clock and let's put normal at 9 o'clock and see how that sounds. Okay, I like that. So let's dial down the bass slightly to 10 o'clock and let's push the mids all the way to 2 o'clock. Yeah, let's try treble. Let's leave it at 12 and see how that sounds. I'm just gonna boost the presence all the way to 2. And let's see how that sounds. Oh, that's it. We've got our happy medium over here. So let's recap the EQs that I like for now. So we have the bright volume is at 12 o'clock, normal volume is at 9, bass is at 10, mids is at 2 o'clock, treble is at 12 o'clock, presence is at 2, and master is at 10 o'clock. So I've introduced this into the chain. So this is where it gets interesting. So also this is the Horsebreaker pedal that we make in-house. So right now I've set the pedal to bypass, not buffered. So you have a buffer switch over here, so I set it to bypass. So because I don't want, basically I want it, this kind of like elongates my cable a little bit, but yeah. So we already have this sound. So it cleans up when I roll down my my volume. It barks when I play it full. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use the horsey side. That's the Centura, if you're wondering. So all the knobs are at 12 right now, and see how that works out. That's the horsey side, all at 12 o'clock. So now we're going to go through the breaker side. Still, same controls. Everything is at 12. So there you go. That's 12. So here goes. Let's level up a little bit. From there, what I'm going to do is, there's a switch here where it's Centura going into the blues breaker, and now the blues breaker going into Centura, because I like it. Let's add the gate on the breaker side. Now it's at 3 o'clock. Liking it so far. So what I'm gonna do is switch off the breaker side, switch on the Centura side, and maybe add, let's use the normal, not normal, it's my setting usually. So this is how I always set my my Centura. There you go. So that's about output and gain is at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, excuse me. The treble knob is at about 11. Yeah. So that's how I always set my Centura pedal, regardless single pedal or the breaker. I always set it like that. So that was just me butchering that leg. Oh my goodness. So let's switch them on both and see, just for kicks. Wow. I understand the appeal of this amp being this choice for doom and sludge metal because of the high headroom. So a lot of the notes, the bottom, especially the bottom end of the notes, it stays intact and it stays tight. And yeah, I get it. Yeah, I understand why this amp will not falter when you play it with like down-tuned 7 strings or whatever. When you put a pedal in front of it, it just blossoms. And wow. Oh my goodness, it kind of like caught me off guard a bit. Yeah. Well, that's the Model T, folks. Again, if you have any inquiries or any questions you need answering to, please do email them to nick@cherrytone.com. That's the email. And if you just want to browse through and check the catalog, what do we have and all that, please do check it out at www.cherrytone.com. That's the website. And yeah, that's about it, folks. My goodness, this amp. I am sweating. God. Well, folks, thank you so much for staying all the way to the end. Again, do leave your comment, like the video, and share the video across your social media platforms and whatnot. And do subscribe to the channel. It will help us a lot. Thank you so much. And yeah, that's about it. And this is one your resident guitar player /M tester signing off for the day. Assalamualaikum and bye bye folks. Cheers.